What's up, Gemini? Welcome to my channel. My name is Xabe the Gemini Witch. It is such a pleasure to have you guys here with me today. If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys are returning viewers, welcome back, and thank you so much for supporting this channel. Gemini, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are, gathering your strength for the amazingness that is about to come. So let's go ahead and jump into your reading and see what we have. Alright, don't let pride get in your way, and communication is key, Gemini. So it looks like, some of you may be really wanting to talk to somebody, but you're feeling prideful at the moment. You're like, no, I'm not gonna talk to them. Let me fix my mic, sorry. I'm not talking to them. They're crazy, right? But it looks like there's something that you need to get off your chest. Communication is key. Don't let pride get in your way. This could be, a family member or just really anybody, I feel, at this point. We're just going to go ahead and jump into this and see what else the cards have to say. Let's see who this is talking about. Snake, right, wedding. So it could have been somebody that, you were thinking about getting married to, someone that you feel like you had a really close connection to, but this person is a snake. So you're like on the verge of wanting to speak to somebody right now, wanting to get something off of your chest. You probably thought about, future with this person, but trust your intuition. I think that you're being hard on yourself. I feel like there is a lot of pride in this energy. I feel like you want to fix a situation, but this person isn't trustworthy, right? So the thing is, Gemini, is, I saw this quote that said something along the lines of like, when a snake bites you, you don't go back and you tell the snake, well, why did you bite me? It's the snake's job to bite, right? You don't try to convince the snake, well, that hurt, why would you do that? It's the snake's job. Unfortunately, that's what the snake does. It's in its nature to bite people. So I feel like this is what's going on right now. It's like you're wanting to get something off of your chest, wanting to talk to somebody, and you're really thinking like, is it me? Is it my pride? What's holding me back? You're probably thinking it's your pride, but deep down inside, you know that this person can't be trusted either. So it's like, well, what do you do? What do you do in this situation? So let's grab the tarot and see, what should Gemini do in this situation? What should Gemini do? You're trying to balance something. You're trying to bring stability here. But I feel like this is your own energy that you're trying to balance. And Spirit's trying to tell you that it's going to take a lot more than just talking to a certain person. You're going to kind of need to rely on your own stability here. It's like, believe in yourself and know that you're able to balance yourself out. You're able to balance out this situation without having to talk to this particular person. Gemini, I feel like you're in your head a lot, and Spirit's saying you need to rest. You really need to take some time right now, because you're plagued right now with a lot of stress and just feeling overwhelmed. This balance card is also, it also talks about bringing balance to your financial situation and, the home front as well. And you're probably thinking, well, my God, I'm tired of saying that I'm going to rest. And then it's like your soul needs a rest. Like, I'm not talking about just like physical. I'm talking about like a spiritual thing too, because you've been through a lot. I feel like you're trying to find peace in a situation, and it's hard. You know, it's getting really hard for you. Be careful, because this could take a toll on your health as well. What other advice can you give to Gemini? So the person that you're wanting to maybe get into communication with, or maybe you know, fix things with, I feel like this person, you guys shared a deep passion for one another. But the problem with this person is that they're showing up like the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands, he can be very immature, right? He can be hasty, he can be very quick. I mean, you know, they're really good negotiators too, and you know, they kind of don't think, they just jump into something. So Spirit's saying, don't be hasty about this situation. Work on yourself right now. For some of you, I see some new, like a job, or maybe even some really good luck on your self-employment. But this is about building yourself, building your reputation back up, and mastering whatever it is that you're doing right now. I do see that you're going to have a lot of success in this, so long as you concentrate. You know, I feel like you're going to gain a lot of confidence and really good results with this situation. This can also be an indication of you trying to be patient with this person, maybe hoping that they'll grow out of their snaky ways, you know, their little devious ways. What else can you tell Gemini? I'm going to take all of these. Okay, well, I mean, I do see like something really, really good here coming, but not before you cut out a situation. You got the Sun card here. The Sun card represents positivity and being optimistic about the future. It also represents good luck and having a lot of enthusiasm. It represents happiness and truth and openness. But here you are, the Queen of Swords. And Spirit is saying, be astute. Don't allow your thoughts to dominate your feelings, your emotions. Have that emotional intelligence right now. And learn how to forgive the situation. I feel like you've been going through like a lot of self-evaluation here. And you're going through some sort of an awakening because of this situation. But like some of you are really on the verge of communicating with somebody, or you're just really tired because you want to find this balance with this situation here. You know, Spirit is calling you to forgive yourself. Stop apportioning blame, because like I said, you know, if you're around a snake and the snake bites you, you can't tell the snake, well, why'd you do that? You know, that hurt. It's the snake's job to do that. You know, and unfortunately, there are people in this world that are snakes, right? So, but I do see here, it's like once you gather this strength to not allow your feelings to dominate your thoughts, once you have like this keen insight and you remember who the F you are again, you're going to be standing up for yourself, and you're going to be clear about what you want and what you need. I feel like you've suffered a lot here. It says here, one who has suffered loss or hardship. You know, but that's put you in a position of the king and the queen. So it's like, not only did you have to learn how to cut people out of your life, and I mean, Gemini supposedly were known for that, and they say that we're really good at it, but people act like it doesn't hurt. People act like, oh, Gemini's like so heartless, they're so cold. That's not necessarily the case. It's like Gemini will give you, you know, they'll give you chance after chance after chance, And then if you continue to prove to Gemini that you're still doing the same thing, or you're not like changing, then, we cut you off with this Queen of Swords here. But during that cutoff, you go through a process where it sucks, it hurts, because you're setting these boundaries. But at the same time, you still have a lot of love for people. So Spirit's saying, I know you feel bad. It's like, you're thinking, well, man, did my pride get in the way? Like, I want to, continue to communicate here. But Spirit's letting you know there was a snake in your midst here. There was a lot of deception, a lot of shadiness. You had an enemy. And while you were keeping this person around, it was like you were continuing to attract that type of negative energy to you. It wasn't just with this particular person. It was just like with people in general. And Spirit's saying you're going to find your happiness and your wish fulfillment when you remember who you are again. When you remember who you are. Because you got the 9 of Cups here. This is about wishes coming true. Happiness, cheerfulness, joy, fulfillment. Along with this Sun card, this is some powerful stuff. This is like a really powerful energy right here. The Sun card, again, represents happiness. The Queen of Swords, she cuts people out. She's been through a lot, and she sees past the bull. And then you got the King of Cups, so it's like you've learned how to take this love that you have for people and, really try not to be angry at the situation, knowing that at the end of the day, you had this awakening because of this situation. Okay, but Spirit's calling you to rest, because I do feel like it's like you're like 2 seconds away of wanting to return to a situation here. And Spirit's saying, wait, there was a snake in your midst here. Stay grounded. Take a step back and be fully conscious in the present moment to align your soul to your true self and help you control your emotions. Right? So controlling your emotions right now is really important. You have to understand that we are in the retrograde, and being that, the Mercury is the planet of communication, you may feel this desire, this inkling, right, to communicate, to reach out to somebody, to see how they're doing right now. But I wouldn't advise that, because like I said, this person's a snake. Okay? And Spirit's calling you to stay grounded right now, because you are on your way to happiness. It's like you're right there, but you're trying to go back to something here. Know your circle. Success can breed fake friends and enemies. Keep your circle small. Raise your standards for your life and the people that you allow in it. Like I said, this person was bringing some drama and some chaos around you through other people. And because you were communing with this particular energy, there was a lot of negative energy around you. So there were people who were, pretending like they were your friends, and they really weren't. Like I said, you're literally almost out of this situation. So for you to go back now would just be like setting yourself back. And I know that, maybe you want to talk, maybe you want to bury the hatchet, maybe you want to bring balance to the situation, because at the end of the day, you don't want, it's like you just want peace, right? But this is not about that. You have to find peace within yourself. All right. What else do you have for Gemini? Easier said than done, right? Easier said than done. There it is. Peace and loneliness. For some of you, you're wanting to go back because you're lonely. Peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. You're never alone, Gemini. You have to be really careful with that energy of loneliness. This is a time for you, for some of you who are single, this is a time for you to continue to enjoy being single. Take the lesson for what it was. You dealt with a snake. And enjoy yourself right now. Meet people. Meet new people, I would say. You know, make new friends. And also learn more about yourself. You're never truly lonely unless you don't want to be alone, you know, with yourself, with your thoughts. A lot of times that's the reason why people...
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay, Echo. Girl, nobody was talking to you. So, victory in some endeavor. I didn't finish my sentence because she interrupted me. But a dog far away, a distant friend is thinking about you. So someone far away is thinking about you, and victory in some sort of endeavor. So you've got something going on here where you're going to be victorious. Torch, a spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. That's you right now. And happiness. Are you kidding me? Are you going to sit here really and deal with this? Why? All because you feel like, you know, you were being prideful, and maybe that's the reason why this situation didn't work out for you? No. You were dealing with a snake. You were dealing with somebody who you couldn't trust. Let's see what this person would like to tell you. What would this person like to tell Gemini? Ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my mind. Tears. When I think about you, I cry. Will you listen? There's so many things that I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? So I feel like this is you. I feel like you want to, you know, talk to this person. This person definitely does feel the separation. Okay. And this person had to get away from you to clear their head. When I think about you, I cry. And will you listen? There's so many things that I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? Right? Because you don't trust this person anymore. It's like even if you guys spoke again, I feel like you just wouldn't trust them. You know? What else can you tell Gemini? I want to know, like, if you were to reach out, what would happen? How about we ask that? What else can you tell Gemini? Healing. Right. You're healing. This person's healing. Right now is, I feel like right now is not the time. Okay. It's just not the time because, you know, there was a lot of shadiness here. So you guys are healing. This is probably you healing. Okay, so can you please tell me what would happen if Gemini were to reach out? I don't even think you want to. I think you just want to bury the hatchet because you might feel like this, like you guys are still energetically connected. Yeah, you want to call a truce. It's a difficult decision for you. It's a very painful one to feel like, you know, like if I reach out, is this going to open a whole new can of worms? And it might. So you're indecisive about this situation. Yeah, it's like you're in between with this Page of Wands. Like you want to reach out and you're hoping for something good. It's like you're optimistic about the situation as well. But you're kind of like sitting on the fence about it at the same time. For some of you, you guys are in a relationship already. And, you know, maybe that's the reason why you haven't reached out. And you're healing. You're healing still. So, should Gemini reach out? Well, what's going to happen? Is this person going to reach out to Gemini? Will this person reach out to Gemini? They might, but I feel like after they get their finances together. Right now they're very focused on their finances. And you have to understand too that it might take some time, because the pentacles take time. Okay, Pentacles, this is the energy of working things slowly. Okay, now if a wand would have come out with in regards to communication, I would have said yes, they were going to reach out to you within the next maybe few months. But with the Pentacle, it might take some time. And being that it's a queen, this person wants to become stable. They want to, you know, I feel like it's right now they're focused on their abundance. I hate to tell you that. You know, they think about you. They do. But, you know, they're thinking about you. I know that much. But they're focused on their stability right now. What does Gemini have to look forward to? This could also be you focused on your own abundance. Like, no, Xabe, I don't care about this person. And yeah. Oh, wow. What do you have to look forward to? This is beautiful. A new financial situation with the Ace of Pentacles. A new financial beginning. New financial opportunities. Maybe even a new job, a new business. You have really good prosperity coming. And a relationship that's going to bring you some sort of stability, maybe even marriage. For some of you, you may be making money, you may be returning home, wherever that is. For some of you, you're just focused on your money and you're manifesting things left and right, and you're really focused on your family and on the community. I see here a really beautiful community happening for you. It's like new energy. I see family coming together as well. So if you had a rift between family members, I see that there's going to be some healing taking place here. But this is also about marriage as well. So listen, at the end of the day, you and this other energy, you guys taught each other some lessons, because the Judgment card, that's all about lessons too, right? But also learning how to take the lesson for what it is and let it go, right? And say, you know what, c'est la vie, take it easy. I see that you're still attached to my energy, but at the end of the day, it wasn't pride. It was just a lesson that needed to be learned. Like, if you can't trust somebody, why be with them, right? And at the end of the day, I do see that this relationship, this energy, whatever happened between you guys, it catapulted you towards a new, like, how do I say this? Like a different timeline. Like, you're on a totally different vibe now because of the lessons that you've learned here. Okay? So, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's pride that has gotten in the way. I really feel like at the end of the day, you picked up on the fact that this person was a snake. And this person may have told you that you were being prideful, but that wasn't the case. Okay, you picked up on it, and you know, you were dealing with some really shady energies around you. But Spirit's saying stay grounded. Okay, so stay grounded. You know, relax, do the things that you enjoy doing right now. Like, if you like playing video games, play video games. If you like going to the park, go to the park. Whatever it is that you like to do. If you like listening to music, you know, it doesn't all have to be like freaking meditating and stuff like that. Because some people Some people, you know, their brains, especially Gemini, our brains are constantly going. So to quiet the mind is tough. It's hard, right? So how can you quiet the mind? Listening to music. You know, if you're not going to sit there and you meditate, you can listen to some frequency healing. You can learn something new. That's how you quiet that chit chatter in your mind. Yeah, see there? Learn something new. Okay? Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself, Gemini. New image, new you. Focus on yourself. Focus on your image. Focus on loving yourself again. New love is coming. And even a new job offer. This new love has a lot of marriage potential. You did all that you could do. This person was an energy vampire. Cry, forgive, and learn from your experiences. Let your tears water the seeds of your future happiness. Walk away from the drama. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. And along with that came the death card. Finito, over, adios, goodbye. You're going through a spiritual transformation. You have new beginnings. You're letting go. This is an ending that brought some change. And you're transitioning into something beautiful. It was very unexpected, I know. And it wasn't fair. But at the end of the day, it brought you to where you are today. So it's like somebody's got to knock on your head and say, hello, McFly. Like, don't go back to this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? So thank you for watching. Hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will be seeing you guys on my other channel. I'm going to be, I already have another channel called Xabe the Gemini Witch Tarot. And on that channel, I was thinking about just doing Gemini readings. So check that out. I'll leave a link somewhere in the description box or in the comment section. Okay, so it's Xabe the Gemini Witch Tarot. And that's going to be just for Geminis. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.